This video was brought to you by Markus Bil, Elbilmek, ABRP, Steurenberg, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? Today we're going to test the BMW iX2. I've tested the iX1 with a more or less exact same spec. It is also xDrive30, all-wheel drive, but this is slightly lower, but then slightly longer than the iX1. So that should mean better efficiency, right? Well, let's see. It is equipped with some nice fat rims at least, and look at that. Red brake caliper. Okay, and then inside we have nice seat. Oh, not really. So when I push the seat all the way back, I don't get that much space in the back here. Despite that this car is longer, but the advantage, of course, is that you have a longer trunk, but then not so tall trunk. So actually in the banana box test, I found out that we have less space here than in the iX1. Well, at least according to the banana box test. But then maybe we should have better efficiency. So in case you don't care too much about space, then efficiency is all that matters, right? So I don't have to test the battery because I already tested it before. Wait, let me see. Start it. It is around 66 kilowatt hour or something. I have to check the specs again. And we will just measure the efficiency, the numbers there, yeah. The kilowatt hour per hour. Shit. No, we have it here. So this is BMW as you know it, just maybe a little bit lower spec than what you are expecting in some of the more expensive ones. So we just have to go to maybe not that intuitive. And I was looking for stats here, but I couldn't find it. We only have the instant consumption and some trip meter here. You have to actually go to live vehicle. I was like, huh, really? Live vehicle? Okay, because if you go to here, if you go to vehicle status, this is what I was expecting to find, some trip meter. No, it's just vehicle status, just tire pressure monitor and something else. But if you go to live vehicle here, you can see this, right? But if you go to content, you can also switch to vehicle status and see the same information there. Okay, well, whatever. That other content depends on what mode you're in. I think if you are on, let me see, if you go to my mode here, switch over to sport, maybe then it should show something else. Okay, go back. Yeah, then it shows the torque numbers here. Okay, that's pretty cool. But okay, we will not focus on that today. We will go to vehicle status and then go to my mode and then switch over to personal. Well, actually, I should use efficient. Of course, my bad. Choose efficient mode. Yeah, of course, activate maximum. Okay, maybe not efficiency plus or whatever, more like efficient, and then go here and then journey data. Okay, wait, and then I have to reset. And then off we go. All right, and we're gonna do the 120 test first. We have header display here, of course. Nowadays, I feel like every car I test has a header display, except for Tesla. Okay, it's doing some weird dance there with the display there. I don't know if it's in eco mode. So I have to cruise 122 on the speedo. It's 120 GPS speed. And we just see, and today is nice weather, 19 degrees Celsius, so we should get good result then. And then Mjøsa today, a little bit of wind, oh, headwind, okay. So far we have 215 watt hour. Wow, that's pretty good. You see there's a boost button here. If you press it, you get this countdown, and then you get maximum power with very little throttle. So yeah, the throttle becomes, I was about to say very responsive, or maybe it should say very irresponsibility. Okay, whatever. Despite that this is the poor man's BMW, it has a nice ride, comfortable, thick steering wheel, but the noise might not be the best. I measure it to be right in the middle, roughly the same as some Teslas actually. So yeah, if noise is bothering you, maybe you have to go for lower profile. No, not lower, smaller rims and yeah, more profile rather. Okay, result 120 test, 212 watt hour per kilometer. Okay, that's okay for, not sure what I should call it, crossover, right? And distance was reported at 65.5, it's supposed to be 65.8, so it's just slightly under-reporting, it's like 0.5%, so I'm probably not gonna bother with it. Alright, second test, 90 kilometers per hour, how to cruise at 92, and then car scanner here shows some information. I'm using the iX3 profile, there is no iX2, iX1 profile. So I see state of charge, which is probably a true state of charge because this shows in 71%. And then other than that, we have this seems to be battery temperature, but I suspect that it is battery inlet. So yeah, not much to see. But whatever, it's not that important. We're just gonna go for the consumption test anyway. So there's always a little spike in the beginning. Actually, do you guys know why it is so high in the beginning? Well, it is because of physics. We have reset the trip meter, and then because the trip is so short now, we consume a lot of energy for kinetic energy for the car. Yeah, the car when it's moving at 90 kilometers per hour, it has several hundred watt-hour of energy. And then of course, once we go down the speed again, I mean, well, slow down to a complete stop, hopefully by not using friction brake, but by regenerating, we'll get most of the energy back. But also as we drive further now, then the kinetic energy part will be a smaller portion of the rest, and then that's why it is dropping. Okay, let's check the weight. Front axle 1080. The whole car 2180, exactly same as the iX1. And this car is equipped with the Harman Kardon speakers. How good are they? Well, let's test. Nice and pleasant. Firm bass. So I can press and hold and skip. Wow. Nice. It says some bass then. How deep is your bass? Oh yeah, I like it. Punchy, also deep. It almost sounds like the subwoofer is the front somewhere, not in the back. But it's probably in the back. Try how loud it goes. Okay, when you crank it up, it almost clips a bit, but then it's weird because the frequency spectrum just changes. You get slightly more of the higher frequencies, but the bass just cuts there, so yeah. But overall, I listened to some of the songs here. It sounds nice. I'm not sure how much I would rate it. Maybe 6 or 7 out of 10. We just turn around at Strandlykkja, and over here, the music is really nice and calm. Look at that. And then consumption is only 147 watt-hour per kilometer. We are right on par with Tesla here. Ooh, I mean, it's not Model 3, but it's the Model Y. Yeah. Okay, very good. We just have to see once we go back then. Right, this time 148 watt-hour per kilometer. Okay, the temperature has gone up a little bit, 20 degrees Celsius. So according to the test today, it seems like we have better efficiency than the iX1, but the iX1 run was colder. So I'm not sure really, but still, okay, we still have pretty good range, despite that we have small-ish battery. And then in 1,000 kilometer challenge, I actually estimate that we will do it in 10.5 hours. The iX1, it was a colder run, it did it in 10 hours and 50 minutes. So, that should be still a quite legit time, quite close to the MEB cars actually. And then I also estimate in Sunday driving that we'll consume 130 watt-hour per kilometer. And then the range should be 475 kilometers. I just have to wait until this weekend, on this Sunday, of course, to see if the weather is nice enough. Then I might go for the run. As for this car, I mean, okay, it's still a BMW, no doubt about it. When I sit in here, touch the panels, it's nice. It's that premium. Steering wheel is thick and black. We have good side bolsters. We have the M package. We have actually illuminated M here. Yeah. So. Okay, you have to pay the premium price for the BMW, but I feel like you also get the premium BMW feel over it. So yeah, you can get other cars like MEB cars like Skoda Enyaq or ID4 or Audi Q6 e-tron, Q4 e-tron. They offer more space, maybe efficiency-wise, maybe right on par with this. But I feel like the interior in the MEB cars, they are not as nice as in this BMW. So now you can choose then. Do you want the space or do you want the BMW M feeling? So that's gonna be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.